Good evening or afternoon, you guys, depending where you are. I hope you are. It's on the eve of Thanksgiving, so it's ironic that you have two Canadians on this call today, right, Pamela?
Yay! We're the ones doing the work while everybody else eats the turkey.
That's right, but we get to kind of optimize. We kind of get to take advantage of two Thanksgivings when you're Canadian. It's like a little secret. So, well, I am so happy Thanksgiving to everyone who is going into their Thanksgiving. And if you're not, like me, you wish you were, get a turkey sandwich and get your friends around and kind of call it a thing. I am very excited to gather you guys here tonight. My name is Danielle Redner. I am the Chief Inspiration Officer at Stella & Yeah, that is a job. That's a thing. And here at SD Retail, the Stella & family of brands, we really love to share the stories of our ambassadors, whether they have specialized at Stella & in accessories, keep in meaning-based storytelling jewelry, or at Ever in clinical skincare, whatever it is, we are really in mission. Our mission is to be in service to those brand ambassadors. And boy, do they do us proud every day and continue to do amazing things all the time. And this incredible leader that you're going to meet today, whose name is Pamela Meester, she comes from the most eastern part, not only of Canada, but of our entire, she is the most easterly ambassador in all of Stella & social retail. Like if you were more east of her, you would either be in the ocean or Greenland, I guess. And her name is Pamela Meester. She is a senior director from, I practiced, Newfoundland, not Newfoundland. Did I do it right?
Awesome.
Newfoundland, not Newfoundland, not Newfoundland, Newfoundland. So you are going to love hearing from her in a moment. I just want to remind everyone, as we go through this fun chat with Pamela, we want to give away a shopping spree because that's what we do. We give away rewards and we help people earn their own rewards. And so tonight, when you hashtag SD Social Retail below this chat and you tag two friends, we are going to do a drawing at the end of the night for a $250 shopping spree. You can choose from Stella & Ever, or Keep. What a shopping spree it will be. In fact, we're giving away free product to all kinds of people right now. This is the season to give away shopping sprees, and we don't want you to be left out. So please tag below hashtag SD Social Retail, because we are right now reinventing what social retail means. It's about giving people a bigger platform where they have more things to offer to people they love. We've always been about offering the things you love to people you love, but now our ambassadors are going to be able to do that even more. So I'll tell you a little bit about that in a little bit. But without further ado, this woman has had lifetime sales. How many years have you been with us now, Pamela?
It'll be 6 in January.
So in those 6 years, okay, that's not very long, to have sold $500,000. In fact, at this moment, she's about 3,000 away from her $500,000, her 500,000 in lifetime sales. Has that changed in the last 24 hours since I pulled this, Pamela?
I think it's about 2,500 or less now.
Of course it is, because it's the holiday season and there's a lot going on. When that happens, by the way, when she gets to 500,000, we love to reward our ambassadors. Pamela, do you want to share what you'll get?
I will get a $5,000 bonus cash payout.
Yeah, talking about a shopping spree. Pamela's going to go on just in time for the holidays. So she has sold almost $500,000 in her 6 years with us. That is a lot of studs, okay? She has been top 10 in enrolling other ambassadors multiple times over that 6 years. She has won, or earned, should I say, how many glam getaway trips?
6.
Oh my gosh. I was gonna say it was a lot, but plus you won another one. We got to go to Texas together.
That's right.
So she is a multiple free trip earner. Sometimes she brings her husband, sometimes she doesn't. We'll talk to her about that in a second. She has actually, this month alone, in the month of November 2019, helped 3 others join us and has personal sales of over $20,000 in 1 month, one human. Okay, there are a lot of stores that don't do that. So Pamela Meester, without further ado, how'd you get so awesome?
Why? Thank you, Danielle. I'm super honored to do this. I'd like to tell you a little bit about me, I guess, first to start off. So as Danielle said, I live in St. John's, Newfoundland, which is the most easterly point in North America. St. John's is also, fun fact, the oldest city in North America. So it has a very European vibe for anybody who didn't know where St. John's was or what it's about. Like she said, I've been doing this now for almost 6 years. I have a 6-year-old little boy named Kos, and I have a super hubby named Joris. And I started, as I said, 6 years ago. I was at that time on maternity leave. My little guy was about 8 or 9 months old. And I had actually hosted a Stella on Dot party about 4 or 5 months prior to joining. And that was kind of really my first introduction to the line. And I instantly fell in love with the product. And in particular, I fell in love with the Rebel pendant necklace, which is still a bestseller 6 years later. So that says something right there. Fell in love with it, still have that piece. And it really I just kept finding myself like going back to Stella on Dot website and kept like looking at everything and just oohing and ahhing over this amazing product. And I stumbled upon it one day, and there was actually kind of the join now button, and I clicked it and I started looking at it. And I remember actually reaching out to the girl who I knew at the time, who was a stylist, and saying to her, like, do you actually get paid to do this? Or like, do you just get like free product? I had no idea, but I was super intrigued because at the time I was getting ready to go back to work after maternity leave in Canada. By the way, we get a year maternity leave. So I was, at that point where I was making a decision whether or not I was going to go back. And I kind of was leaning to the point of not going back to work and staying home. And I just kind of said to my husband, like, what do you think of this? And he asked me all that was involved and asked ins and outs. And he looked at me, he was like, why wouldn't you? It's like a super no-brainer. You love fashion, you love jewelry. Like for me, it was an opportunity to get free product, obviously. But the other thing for me, it was, being on maternity leave and being at home with your kid, your newborn baby. It was an opportunity for me to get up and get dressed. And that was one thing I realized after hosting the party and having all this jewelry was I actually looked forward to getting ready, and I didn't want to be in my pajamas anymore. So that was like a part of the reason for me. But then it was also like knowing that I could get out, I could have some guiltless, nights out and some me time and just interact with other adults and not just be, mom all the time. So that was kind of how I got started. And here I am 6 years later, less than $3,000 away from selling $500,000 is just mind blowing.
It's a testament to your consistency over that time. So a couple things, you referenced not going back to work. What was your career pre-Stella and Dot? Because most people who are watching this probably do have another career. Over 85% at last count of our ambassadors, either at Ever, Keep, or Stella and Dot, do have other full-time or part-time careers. What was yours?
So yes, I was actually a corporate HR manager with an insurance company, and I had been in corporate HR management for about 15 years. I had zero sales experience. Like the most sales I ever did was work at a pharmacy as a cashier. So I had no experience. I had no idea what I was doing. So I can truly say you don't need sales experience to do this. And it's truly for anyone and everyone.
Do you miss how does this compare to that like corporate career time in your life? What's the difference? And also what can you draw from that maybe you have learned in that corporate life that has helped you here?
I think one of the biggest things for me is just, we're in a business of relationships and connection. And, being in HR, that's something obviously that's very important in an HR role. So that's something I could take from my past and apply it. But I mean, the difference is, I've gotten to stay home with my kiddo for all these years. And, yes, he's in school now, he's in grade 1, but like, I get to be here every single day at 2:30 when he gets off the bus. I got to, bring him to all his skating classes at school last year. I volunteer with the breakfast program at a school weekly. So I've been able to live this super flexible life, but I'm also significantly contributing an income to our family. So it has been totally life-changing.
Right, let's talk money. I also love, you led me right into that. I also love though that you said, it is about balance and happy. And that is around here, we do define success as happiness. Like everybody's goal is going to be different, but most often it does it does involve balance, but then you also want it to be worth it financially. So let's talk about your earnings, what you've been able to do with that for your family, and just, I mean, anything around that. Has it been worthwhile?
Well, that's a big one. And absolutely, it has been worthwhile. It has, as I said, it's been life-changing in so many ways. I mean, I think the biggest thing that I've been able to do with my earnings is I've been able to contribute significantly to our, family finances. So be that paying the bills, paying the mortgage, paying the car payment, putting groceries on the table, whatever it is, I significantly contribute to that. But the biggest thing for me and for my family is, the money that I'm bringing in has really, really allowed us to live the life that we want to live. We love to travel. We love going on adventures. We love eating out at restaurants and just like enjoying the things in life that, you can enjoy if you're just making a minimal income. So for us, we've been able to do a lot of that. We love to travel. And the other thing is my husband has his own company. He has a flooring business, but on the side, he does house renovation. So he loves to flip houses. So me having this extra income as well has allowed us to be able to do that more because, I can manage some of the family finances while he takes some other money and is able to, invest it into his passion. So that's really cool. And then the other thing that I really want to say, kind of looking at, current short-term earnings as of like right now, is that I get to take my mama to Florida next week for her 70th birthday. So hi, Mom. That's super exciting. Be able to do little things like that is amazing. Hi,
Mom. I guarantee you Mom is watching and tagging all her friends. Mom, you better tag 2 friends below so you can earn a $250 shopping spree before your trip to Florida. Okay, I love that. So travel, dining out, wine, and house flipping.
Yes.
Yeah, I know the things you guys like. Okay, I love it.
And Target when I go to Florida next week.
Right, because we don't have Target in Canada, so that's on your list, I'm sure, just in time for the holidays. All right, what else? So finances, yes. Not going back to that other job, check. Flexibility and balance, able to spend more time with your family. Check, check, check. There's so many other things too that I know ambassadors here will tell you are also sort of the unforeseen benefits of being, you come in maybe for the product or the money, but then you're like, oh wait, all these other things are really great too. Are there other parts of the business that have made an impact on you?
Oh my God, yes. So, I mean, first off, I've already said it, but I'll say it again, is the fact that, I got to stay at home with my kiddo, which in and of itself was amazing. But I think to kind of sum it up in a word, and this will take on many different perspectives, but the word growth just really comes to mind for me. And I would say that first off, personally, this has made me a much more confident human being, just more confident in my own skin. It's really helped me to believe in myself beyond reason, to, really just push myself for those goals, or to dream big, or to go for things that I would totally think were impossible at another point in my life. So that's been really amazing, in addition to, as you said, the amazing free product and, the commissions. I've earned 6, well, if we look at Dallas, 7 free trips, but 6 trips that I've actually taken my husband on for free as well, which is, in tropical destinations in the middle of Canadian winter, which is amazing. But one of the things I think that I love most about how it's impacted my life, and it's probably something, it's not even probably, it is something I didn't even know I was looking for at the time, is really about the community of amazing, passionate, hardworking, tenacious, incredible women that I get to work alongside, and more importantly, my team that I get to mentor. And watching them grow. So to bring it back to the growth word, is like watching them grow has been so impactful for me, and so changing to see that, because one day I clicked the button to join, it has impacted hundreds of other women. It just touches me. It's super amazing. And, I think the awesome thing about this business is it's never about competition. It's about support. It's about belief. It's about encouragement. And, you know, these people, they're my companions. They're my best friends. They're my confidants. They're the ones who pick me up when life is tough or when business is not going great. And, you know, they're there with me through the ups and downs. And I honestly cannot imagine my life without the community of people that I surround myself with in this business, because they are my very best friends, no matter the distance. You know, one in Ohio, Cincinnati, Ohio, who, you know, I talk to hourly. So it's just been really cool in that perspective.
And how else would an amazing woman like you from Newfoundland.
Newfoundland.
How else would you have met some great woman in Ohio? Right?
Exactly.
I love it. All right, mic drop. That was beautiful. I totally agree. It's like you just perfectly summed up all the things. If somebody is watching this and they're thinking, okay, well, yay her, like she must be kind of amazing. She sold $500,000, blah, blah. And they're wondering if they have what it takes or if the time is right. I think everybody always thinks, well, it sounds interesting, but maybe now's not the right time, especially right now. It's the holiday season officially. I'm busy. You know, the things that we all tell ourselves, the little, you know, compromises that I think we all tell ourselves when we're thinking about something that might be a little bit out of our comfort zone. What advice would you have for somebody who might be wondering if they should jump now or just keep thinking?
I think about this a lot, and I would say, you know, without quoting Nike, just do it. And don't overthink it, because there will always be a reason not to do something. I mean, I was on maternity leave. I could have said, you know what, I can't afford that right now. But instead I looked at it as, what is this going to offer me? So I think, you know, as I said, you don't need to have a sales background. This is fashion. This is beauty. This is, more importantly, fun. And you just need to be personal, to be authentic, to be you. And again, you know, it's a business that's built on relationships and connection, and anybody can do that. You don't need to have any special superpower to connect with people. So, you know, I think that from a company standpoint, we are embarking on such an exciting new world. And really, there really, I know I say this a lot, but there really couldn't be a better time. So, you know, just think about it. The opportunity could change your life. It has majorly, as you've just heard, changed my life in the last 6 years, and that can be you. It could be anybody, and it's just really a no-brainer.
And she does have a picture of Wonder Woman behind her, but she is right. You don't need any superpowers, although I do think you have a few. Thank you, Pamela Meester. I bet somebody is watching this and can see so much of themselves in you. Either they're on a mat leave, or they wish maybe mat leave was long behind them, or not even in their life ever, but they wish they had more balance, or the girlfriends, you know, that part I think you speak to so authentically, or the free trips, or the earnings, or, you know, the product. So we would encourage anybody who is considering, we would love to have you join us. You can go to the page of the brand that impacts you the most, that really speaks to you. If it's fashion and style, you're probably gonna go to stelladot.com. If it's beauty and clinical beauty specifically, go to everskin.com. If it's storytelling and meaning-based jewelry, I love some of our Keep Home product, by the way, for Christmas. Go to keepcollective.com. The beautiful part about our social retail platform, that of course goes into its full phase in the new year, January of 2020, is that you pick your passion, but you're going to be able to fulfill other things that people love to them too. So while you're maybe very focused on fashion at Stella and Dot, you meet somebody who's like, gosh, your skin. You're like, well, let me tell you about that. Or you're very focused on Keep meaning-based jewelry, and you're helping someone tell their story, but they say, man, I like your earrings. And you're like, well, let me tell you about that. So the opportunity to cross-market has never been done before. We're really excited to go there in the new year. We would love to have you with us. I will tell you, now is a great time, not only for the reasons that Pamela states, but also because it is the holiday season. What better time to be able to shop at a discount yourself, not just shop, but also earn. We have had an incredible sale going on this week, and of course for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. And I keep saying to people, it is great to get a sale, but you know what's better? To earn money. So if you are in any way like stressed about holiday finances, whether that's $500 or $5,000, you might consider joining us too. We'd love to have you. So again, go sign up. We will be here. Don't forget to tag 2 friends and comment hashtag SD Social Retail below. Thank you to the incredible Pamela Meester from the most easterly point in North America that I did not know was, what did you say, the oldest city also?
Oldest city in North America, yes.
I had no idea. It's my own country. I didn't even know. So, yeah, I got to get there. All right. Thank you to Pamela. Thank you to everyone.
Thank you.
Happy Thanksgiving.